Good morning. Good morning. This is what I call church in the kayak. Because I'm in the kayak, man-made, but everything else is God-made. But we're out on the water, and it just occurred to me, let me see if I can remember a story that I was told one time. I think this comes out of John 3:1. But anyway, it says, the story goes like this. There was a man who was of the Pharisees. The same came to Jesus by night. And he said to Jesus, Rabbi, I hear that you are the Son of Man, are the Son of God, and that you can be reborn. That's what you teach. He said, can a man, once he's exit his mother's womb, re-enter his mother's womb and be born again? And Jesus looked at him and said, verily, verily, I say unto you, you must be born both of the flesh and of the spirit. And he said, well, which way does the wind blow? And Jesus said, you know not where the wind bloweth and where it comes from, where it goes. He said, and if you don't understand earthly things, why are you wondering about heavenly things? Which was your next question, right? And Nicodemus said, yeah, it was. So that was just a little story to let you know about Jesus. Jesus always seemed to have the answers, but it wasn't phenomenal. They were just rooted in natural realm of things. He knew the earth. He knew the science of your DNA. Things you just starting to wake up to today. He knew these things. And he was so wise. He said he was God. He and the Father was one, he said. Both of you, most of us are shocked today when someone says that. But he said, come follow me. But how you going to follow him if you don't come to realize, that what he meant was something that you could do. To be one with God means you have to understand what makes up God. When you come to that reality, you realize you've always been one with God. You've always been God. So, it is true that we're all gods beside God. Sons and daughters of the Most High God. Just don't get it twisted between the Most High God and you. Because God is a jealous God. When you start thinking one thing is more important than another, then you fall short of the understanding of God. And at that point, you no longer exist as God. It's only based on understanding all things are God. When you lose sight of that, you fall out. Then you start feeling pains of all kinds, suffering of this world. Yeah. In the world and not of it. That's the trick. But the world is yours, if you understand. Anyway, that's a short church for you this morning. Church on the kayak. Oh my God. Don't get no better than this. The breeze everywhere. It's the same breeze that was blowing in Palestine. Or some other places. Israel. Because you don't know where the breeze is. It's all one life. It's all one connected breeze, if you will. Wind. Whether it's a whirlwind or it's just a gentle breeze, it's all connected. Just as the protons of light, it connects us one to another. Just because we see what appears to be a space between us, it doesn't mean we're not one. We're absolutely one. Continuously connected by the protons that penetrate our bodies as they penetrate everything. Man, it's real talk, that's all. Just real talk. I ain't trying to be no revolutionary. But sometimes when you try to lead people out of some kind of crazy mysticisms, you're labeled revolutionary, communist, anything negative, which means we got a right to kill you, persecute you, do something terrible to you that you definitely don't deserve, because we don't want you waking up the dead. If you're going to come follow Jesus, you're going to have to wake some dead people. And we're not talking about dead people. We're talking about mentally dead people who are trying to do good, but don't have the knowledge or the truth enough that will allow them their good to even be good for themselves, not to mention others. But we don't want to continue in that because time is running out. You can look on your news every day and see time is running out. So you need to get clean. So that's a little bit from me. Kayaking with the Bible. Not with the Bible. We didn't bring no Bible, just some words from memory. So don't be trying to say this ain't exactly a word for word. This, who cares? It's wisdom. Okay, brother man out.